This is David Soper, and I'm live from MTP Software here in Framingham, Mass. And I am hosting a show today that's about nonprofits and foundations in general, nonprofit organizations and foundations. Today we are with Jimena Arnell of
Mundo.
And she's going to tell us all about her nonprofit today and what she does and how she does it.
Okay, so starting first to clarify, we're not really a nonprofit. We do firmly support nonprofits. We are in the midst of being a public benefit corporation. What a public benefit corporation is, it is a corporation, yet we are mission driven. Therefore, we might sometimes make decisions that our stakeholders may be like, what the world are you doing? Yet because we're mission driven, we can do that without really hurting our business and hurting them. So first of all, I'm from Caracas, Venezuela, and this is very important because half of the nonprofits we support every year are from there. So what does Mundo do? We link people to small nonprofits in both Boston and Caracas while encouraging them to do good deeds. We do this by the ways of a bracelet that contains 3 different colored string. Each string represents the good deed that you would decide to do. A simple good deed can be anything, from talking to the Uber driver instead of being completely silent. It can be throwing a can at the recycling bin or calling that long-lost cousin that you haven't talked to in ages. Then what you do, there's actually a code on the back of each bracelet, and you use that code to insert it onto our website. You put a picture of your bracelet, 3 colors, 3 good deeds. I'm actually going to give one to David at the end of this show. And then if you have like pictures of how you did those good deeds, that's incredible as well. But that's the only non-required field, because we don't want you to feel pressured of actually taking pictures while you're doing something that's actually nice. And it not only benefits you, but it also benefits those around you. So after you've done all of that, you actually insert your email address and also the city where you did them. And this is key because the last question is if you want to track your bracelet or not. You hit submit. Now what do? You actually have the opportunity of giving your bracelet off to someone else, and this is something we highly encourage. Let's say you give it off to your friend who's going to go backtracking through Europe. He meets this incredible Asian woman who then takes it to China and gives it to his brother, who actually gives tours of the Great Wall of China. 6 months from now, you actually see your bracelet on the Great Wall of China. This might be a place that you might not necessarily go to, but because you gave your bracelet away, a piece of you has been all over the world. And that's what we really want to encourage. We want to encourage good deeds all over the world. We're actually partnering. Oh, and one last thing about that. Each bracelet, after you buy one, the next one you actually buy is $6 and then the next one's $5. We really are more towards getting people to do more good deeds rather than gaining a lot of profits. And yes, our costs are very low, so don't worry about us. We actually started partnering hopefully with Hostels International. That's in the work. What this gives us an opportunity is really trying to get those bracelets in different parts of the world. We have a great event if anybody wants to join us. We have 2 events coming up, one specifically for the people in the hostel, but you're more than welcome to come with us as well. It's basically going to be sort of like Hostel International doing good deeds, trying out an event that we actually have on the 6th of October. And what this means is the people from the hostel actually have 45 minutes to execute a list of around 13 good deeds. Then, this is very important, please listen very closely. On the 6th of October, we have a scavenger hunt for good deeds. So you have 3 hours to execute a list of good deeds that we're going to give you. And in that time, you will actually get to bond with your team, get to learn more about Boston. There's various ways you can get points. There's actually a funny way that I'm only disclosing to you guys. You actually have to be tied up to each and every person of your team and while you're doing the good deeds. So it's all about having fun and helping others as well. All of the donations that actually go, so even if you only donate $1, all of those donations go to a nonprofit in Caracas that we're now supporting. Before I get into that, it's important for you guys to understand that we have a huge amount of prizes. Anything from Evich and tea, we've got office hours, we've got an office space for a month. It's all amazing and it's all for you guys.